Good morning, it's day 42 and I'm at Elk Lake. And I got back at Elk Lake due to the good graces of Jason here from upstate New York, who is being the shuttle driver, all shuttle drivers I think I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
I mean, coming from New York to just be shuttle driving and with Travelin' Beat here.
Hey.
And they're good enough to see me off here this morning and bring me to McDonald's so I could get my 2 Egg McMuffins and my 2 breakfast burritos and meal, you know, just a little snack here to get my day going.
Just a light.
Yeah, a little light thing. Yeah.
Nosh.
Yeah. A little snack. So anyway, a beautiful blue day, blue sky here in Central Oregon, and looking forward to another good day of hiking. And Beat is taking a 0 day today.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Okay. And looking forward to the day. Hoping you're looking forward to your day too. Well, I got some cranes here. I wonder if they have a nest here in this area. As I walked in, they were walking slightly away from me. Cool. I was hiking along and I was missing all the berries. Rectify that. Yep. Yep. These are good. Okay, well, maybe I should resign myself to not hiking as many miles today as I had planned on. Okay. So this afternoon, going through this area of Oregon, I might still be in the Three Sisters wilderness, not sure. But you can see a little bit of like a small lake pond behind me. There have just been, I don't know, a couple dozen of those, which has made it nice because I haven't had to carry much water. I just kind of put some Aquamira in 1 liter, maybe even less, and drink that, and that's gone. You know, pretty soon there's another pond or lake. So here's what's kind of on my mind, though. This is, well, I met a SoBo through hiker, a couple, and he said most of Oregon is boring, or most of the section is boring. Well, I mean, in the sense that you're going through forests and, you know, these lakes and ponds, and it doesn't vary much. There's very little elevation gain and loss, so it's pretty cruisy, and the tread's very good on the trail, so you can kind of get lost in your thoughts. I've been listening to a series of lectures from that were made into a book in 1965 by Richard Feynman, who is just a brilliant physicist, Nobel Prize winner, and was known for putting things in language that sort of the common person could understand, which was great. He's talking about quantum mechanics again. It sort of culminated with quantum mechanics. Anyway, but here's kind of what's on my mind. 2 things. One is I am now sort of staging for my next resupply. So where I have to go tonight is sort of dependent on how many miles I think I can get tomorrow and where I'm going to resupply when I get to Shelter Cove. Because it kind of sounds like most people are not actually resupplying at Shelter Cove. Traveling Beat said their supplies and food were not very good, and a lot of people hitched several miles to a gas station, which Jason went by it and said, yeah, he remembers it, and it was sort of more than just a gas station. It was sort of a large convenience store as well, and it supposedly has most things that backpackers need. So anyway, but I'm planning my day now for when I'm going to be the next day, where I have to be. So that's, and then you set the goal for the day. And then it's sort of like, well, do I want to stop and take a swim in one of these lakes? Okay, that's going to be a half an hour right there. So can you afford to sacrifice that many miles or just go longer in the day? The other thing that's been on my mind is something Traveling Beat and I were discussing in the car, and that was the comments people make on the Far Out guide, Guthook's guide. And in this area, for the tent sites and the streams and the lakes, probably 75% of the comments relate to mosquitoes. Oh, the mosquitoes are so bad here. The mozzies. There must be some Aussies around here. I don't think Americans call them mozzies, but I don't know that I've ever heard any American call them mozzies. Skeeters, maybe. But maybe that shows my Midwestern upbringing. And I went by two SoBo through hikers, and they were kitted out. They had their head nets on. Went by one woman. Don't know if she was a through hiker or not. She almost looked like she had like a bee suit on. I mean, it was sort of crazy. I'm just wearing shorts, and till about an hour ago, I didn't even bother to put any DEET on. I sprayed a little, but I think that's maybe the first time in Oregon. And I guess what I'm saying is some people are really, really obsessive about the mosquitoes and will let them ruin sort of whatever outdoor experience they're having. And the other thing is, if you're going to be hiking in an area here where there's a lot of lakes and shallow ponds and things, yeah, there are going to be mosquitoes everywhere. It doesn't matter. A lot of people were discussing the dragonflies. I guess, I don't know, do dragonflies eat mosquitoes? Maybe. And I don't know. I just kind of don't worry about it. Don't let it bother me. Sometimes I wear a head net. I have one. I'm not even going to bother to put it on. Okay, I'm starting to ramble here, and especially about something as insignificant as mosquitoes. But I'm not sure if I'm going to camp here in a mile, or if I want to go another 5 miles. But I'm going to check out the next lake and make the decision then. There are burn areas, and then there are burn areas.